Yo guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'll be telling you guys what each item modifier does, basically. So let's start. The first thing I'll be going over is the Aeon Logstone. Basically with the Aeon Logstone, it makes your effects longer, saying like if you have Flame Blind, it'll make your blind longer, which can be pretty useful. So the next item is the Eternal Logstone. It's basically a better version of the Aeon Logstone. You'll see this pattern with a lot of these. There'll be one base, I guess, and then one better version of that. So yeah, nothing much to be said. Next item is Drift Shard. Basically, it makes your mantras or your spells move faster. Mainly projectile moves, seeing you have like ice shurikens or whatnot, just makes them move a lot faster. That's basically what the Drift Shard does. And the next item is the Rush Shard. It's basically a better version of the Drift Shard. As I've said, this is a pattern. Yeah, so next item is Crystal Lens. It's basically what it does, it increases the range of your spells, which can also be useful. So you have like a beam move and you want to make it reach farther, then you just pop some crystal lenses on them. You feel me? And then the perfect lens is just a better version of the crystal lens. Nothing too special, I guess. If you like a lot of perfect lenses, then you should use them instead of crystal lens. So if you have the better version of said item, then you should use it, you know? Next item is Cloudstone. This item is pretty good and it's fairly easy to get. Cloudstones basically make your spells effects larger in size. So basically, say you have a beam move, for example, again, then your beam will be much bigger if you use a lot of Cloudstones on them, which are pretty good. And then the Stardust Stone, it's a better version of the Cloudstone. Yeah. Now the next thing is the something. Bro, I just tried pronouncing that. I cannot. It's basically Driftwood. It removes all your modifiers on your spell. Saying, you say you put like 5 Aeon Logstones on your spell and you don't want it anymore, just pop a Driftwood on it and all those modifiers will be gone. Your spell will go back to the original state. Pretty useful for experimenting and whatnot, changing your spell builds up. Yeah, pretty good item. And now the next one basically is the Vibrant Gem. It's pretty useless, in my opinion. What it basically does, it makes your spell effects more intense. So for flame, it makes your flames do more damage. For ice, it freezes better, and then etc. Basically, elemental boosts is pretty niche uses, to be honest. Niche on like different builds, I guess. You can use it if you want, but it's pretty bad. Yeah. So these next items can be found in the void, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that though. I'm not sure about their names, but I know what they do. They're gems basically, and what the first gem does is it cuts your ether cost in half for a spell. So say you modded up a spell a lot, your ether cost on that spell will be a lot. So you pop that gem on it, and it'll cut that ether half in cost. Say when your spell takes like 50% of your ether, after using that gem on it, it will only take 25, which is very useful. You probably will want it for a lot of builds and a lot of things, so you can minimize your ether cost. Means you can fight more, and basically, now that last gem basically is called like the bloodlust gem or the blood something gem, if I remember. What it basically does, it adds lifesteal to your spells. So say you have a giant AoE move, you hit multiple people, you will be blood. You'll basically be lifestealing from them, meaning you're healing yourself. So it's basically a modifier that lets you heal yourself if you hit your spell. Probably one of the best modifiers in the game, because that thing will, like, say, it's just like, it could be the difference from life or death basically. If you have a giant AoE move, hit multiple people or NPCs, you were at 1 HP, now you're back to like full or half. Can be very, very useful, especially in PvP and PvE. Some of these will be better for PvE than PvP. So you should basically want to modify accordingly. So yeah, that's basically all the modifiers that I know of. I definitely missed some. I doubt this is all of them. There's probably some that, probably some other modifiers that I'm not sure of the effects or don't even know exist. Probably more in the depths as well. Those are only two I know from the depths, but that's basically it. This video. I find this useful. Make sure to subscribe, you feel me? Pretty close to that 1K. We appreciate it if you can get me to 1K. Make sure to like too. Join my Discord. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, that's it. Peace.
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's